Chapter 9, The Wire is Live. The green room car wash kept humming like nothing ever changed. Cars in, cars out. Soapy buckets, clean cash, same faces. But under the surface, the streets were shifting. Mac now had connections to something bigger than Chicago. And the pressure was growing, heavier by the day. And he felt it. An agent, Willard Price, he was counting on that. The DEA task force met in the quiet room above the post office. 4 agents, a whiteboard stacked of paper, a map with pins in Chicago, Gary, Cincinnati, and St. Louis. All roads pointed to one name, Mac McCloud. Too smart to be loud, Price said, standing by the board. But nobody moves this clean unless they got dirt somewhere. They started tapping phones. Max was protected. He used codes, clean burners, mostly hand-to-hand talk. But Rico slipped. One too many careless calls. Too vague for the streets, but too clear for the feds. That's all it took. Back at the wash, Mac could feel the tension in the air. Jasper had been slipping also. Not with the business moves. Those were still sharp. But emotionally, mentally, something was off. He wasn't bouncing back from the shooting like Mac had hoped he did. He drank too much, stayed out late, and started talking too freely around people who didn't need to know anything. You sure he's solid? Peaches asked Mac one night, loading money into a vacuum sealed bag. He's family, Mac said. Yeah, she replied, zipping a pack. But even blood can bleed you. Mac tried to check him. Jasper, you built for this next level, right? Because you acting like you ain't got nothing to lose. Jasper got defensive. Oh, Mac, you questioning me now? I'm checking you before the streets or the feds do. Which one you want? Jasper stormed out. And Mac, he knew something had shifted. Meanwhile, Agent Price began surveillance on the green room lounge and 2 side spots Rico had been seen entering. He watched Mac from across the parking lots, through tinted glass, through scopes, always observing, never close enough to tip his hand. He's not flashy, Price said to his team. He's not greedy, but he's connected. And when we squeeze in the right place, he'll either fold or show us the whole board. So then the first close call came. One of the delivery boys got pulled over on the Indiana route. No drugs in the car, just a pistol, unregistered, and a brick hidden underneath the seat. The kid panicked. He didn't flip though, but his name was now on paper, and it was tied to Felix. Price was getting closer. Mac felt it in his chest. Something was coming. The streets was getting colder. Trust felt thinner. Even Felix's tone changed during their meetings. Less friendly, more business. We're all under a microscope now, he told Mac. You clean, stay clean. Mac nodded, but inside he knew the cleanest man in the game was only one mistake away from drowning in dirt, you dig?